I have seen the pressure building in your soul. I've watched as you've laid awake at night, wondering how the bills would be paid, wondering why your breakthrough still feels delayed. You've fasted, you've prayed, you've done everything they told you to do, but now you feel tired, not just in your body, but deep within your spirit. You've started to wonder, God, did you forget me? But hear me now. I have not forgotten. I have not overlooked. I have not changed my mind about what I promised you. Even when you felt like I was silent, I was working. Even in the dark rooms of your waiting, I was rearranging what no man could fix. The problem wasn't that I was absent. The problem was that the miracle I'm sending required more time and preparation. Not because you were being punished, but because the size of the blessing demands a strong foundation. And now, that time has come. The shift begins now. The doors are opening now. What you thought was denied was only delayed, and the delay was divine. You are about to see financial miracles that cannot be explained by logic. I am removing the hand of struggle and placing in your hand the keys of favor. I am canceling debts that have weighed heavily on your mind. I am releasing resources that have been held up in realms you could not see. What was blocked is now breaking. What was stolen is now being returned. What was missing is now being multiplied. Because I am the Lord your provider, and I lack nothing. Comment Amen if you receive His peace in the middle of chaos. You were never meant to survive on just enough. You were created to carry overflow. You were not meant to run on fumes of faith. You were made to walk in the fullness of divine provision. I am not stingy. I am not late. I am not limited by markets or managers or systems of this world. I am the one who spoke the universe into existence. And yet I still know your name, your need, and your number. I have watched every tear you've cried in private. I have heard every prayer whispered between your moments of doubt. And I want you to know, heaven heard you. I am releasing money miracles, not just to cover expenses, but to fulfill assignment. You were not born simply to get by. You were born to build vision, to build purpose, to build legacy. And that's why the attack has been so intense. The enemy didn't fight you because of where you were. He fought you because of where I'm taking you. But the fight is ending now. I am sending angelic help to reinforce your peace. I am pouring out wisdom that will illuminate your path. I am placing people in your life who will carry the next stage of the journey with you. You won't do this alone anymore. If you feel moved to contribute, know that your generosity will go toward bringing light to even more lives. By clicking the join button or offering a gift of $50, you can be part of something greater. Your kindness will ripple outward, touching hearts and uplifting spirits. Together, we can spread the truth of my promises and the assurance of my love. Do not let past disappointment distort your expectation. Just because it didn't happen before doesn't mean it won't happen now. This is a new moment. This is a holy window. This is a divine announcement. The drought is over. Provision is coming with acceleration. Answers are coming with precision. Your days of begging are ending. Your days of building have begun. You will build a life that reflects my goodness, not your struggle. You will no longer apologize for the blessing. You will no longer hide your miracles behind humble silence. I'm giving you a voice. I'm giving you boldness. I'm giving you joy again. You will smile and mean it. You will rest and enjoy it. You will receive and release it. Because this money miracle is not just for you. It is through you. I am sending the overflow so you can fund the dreams I planted. I am trusting you with wealth because I know you will worship me in it. You will not forget who gave it. You will not hoard what was never meant to be buried. You will be generous, and generosity will follow you. You will sow, and the ground will respond immediately. The cycle of delay is broken. The season of not yet is finished. You are walking into now. You've heard stories of others receiving sudden financial breakthroughs. You've watched testimonies roll in, wondering when your turn would come. And now I say, this is your turn. This is your moment. I've been writing your miracle behind the veil. I've been aligning names, accounts, signatures, and strategies. You thought I was silent, but I was setting the stage. You thought I had said no, but I was saying not yet, because better is coming. Don't compare your process to someone else's. What I have for you is custom crafted. You don't need their platform, their connections, or their followers. I have assigned a path for you that no one can block. I have placed a stamp on your life that no voice can cancel. I don't need the approval of man to bless you. I am the final authority, and I have already said yes. And now I command your faith to rise. No more lukewarm hope. No more hesitant prayers. No more half-believing. Stand tall. Open your mouth. Declare what I've said. Watch me move in ways you've never seen. I am not limited to a job, a paycheck, or a business. I can use one conversation to change your year. I can use one open door to fund your future. I can take you from overlooked to overflow in a moment. I am breaking the curse of not enough. The generational patterns of lack, fear, and shame are being dismantled. What defeated your parents will not defeat you. What consumed your past will not control your future. You are rising. You are being reset. You are being refreshed. I am not just restoring you. I am relaunching you into purpose with power. So breathe again, child. The pressure you felt is lifting. The heavy yoke is breaking. The worry is melting away. And in its place, I am filling you with expectation. I am surrounding you with hope. I am speaking peace to your mind and declaring abundance over your atmosphere. What used to trigger fear will now trigger praise. Where you used to feel panic, you will now feel my presence. I am the God who sees. I am the God who hears. I am the God who shows up. And this time, I am showing up in your finances. You will testify of checks that came unexpectedly, approvals that were impossible, and ideas that turned into income. You will laugh again. You will breathe again. You will live free, not just spiritually, but financially, because I am not just saving your soul. I am restoring your substance. Comment Amen if you receive His peace in the middle of chaos. You've waited long enough. Get ready. This is the beginning. My child, now that you've positioned your heart to believe again, I can move freely through your life. Faith is the currency of heaven, and your belief has unlocked what fear tried to block. You chose trust instead of torment, praise instead of panic. And now, watch how I respond. I am a father who rewards faith. I do not ignore expectancy. I do not overlook the cry that rises in purity. You gave me your yes, and now I'm giving you access. There are transactions happening in the spirit realm even now. You cannot see them yet, but they are already set in motion. Angels have been dispatched with assignments carrying your provision. Systems are shifting. Policies are changing. What once rejected you is now being rewritten for your favor. Doors that were sealed are now being unlatched, not by human effort, but by my command. I am the God who opens doors that no man can shut. If you feel moved to contribute, know that your generosity will go toward bringing light to even more lives. By clicking the join button or offering a gift of $50, you can be part of something greater. Your kindness will ripple outward, touching hearts and uplifting spirits. Together, we can spread the truth of my promises and the assurance of my love. You once felt invisible in a world of achievers and influencers. You looked around and wondered why others seemed to receive blessing faster. But what I am doing in you is not a copy. It is original. It is divine. It is unmistakably marked by my hand. I did not call you to imitate. I called you to innovate. I planted within you strategies that will release heaven on earth. The visions I gave you were not fantasy. They are blueprints. And now, I will fund what I authored. This next outpouring is not coming through pressure, but through presence. Stay close to me, and I will give you instruction daily. I will whisper the when, the where, the how. You will not have to guess or grind. I will guide you into streams of income you never considered. One idea will unlock generations of impact. One act of obedience will create a ripple effect of blessing. I am not giving you survival. I am giving you structure. You are not just a receiver of wealth. You are a distributor. You are not just waiting for blessing. You are being equipped to release it. I'm placing new wisdom in your hands. Financial wisdom, managerial wisdom, kingdom strategies for long-term growth. I am teaching you to multiply what you once feared to touch. You will not mishandle the miracle. You will manage it with grace and purpose. Do not fear what is coming. Though the world speaks of uncertainty, I speak of certainty in me. I have never depended on worldly markets to bless my people. In famine, I provided. In drought, I gave rain. In exile, I brought favor. I do not operate within economic borders. My supply is not subject to inflation, recession, or regulation. My storehouse is eternal, and I've opened it for you. You will no longer be bound by the mindset of lack. I am reshaping your thoughts. I am removing the lies that told you wealth was ungodly, that overflow was dangerous, that success was suspicious. That was not my voice. That was fear disguised as humility. I am the God of more than enough. Not so you may boast, but so you may bless. Not so you may collect, but so you may create. With this miracle comes mission. I am aligning you with new people. People who understand increase, who carry integrity, who will walk with you as destiny unfolds. I am cutting ties with those who only saw you through your past. You are not who you were. Stop apologizing for evolving. Stop shrinking to fit old circles. I am calling you into covenant relationships that will birth kingdom purpose and multiply fruit. Comment 555 if you believe in His divine favor. Your hands will handle contracts. Your inbox will receive good news. Your phone will ring with offers you didn't chase. I am sending what chases you down. Not because you manipulated, but because you obeyed. Not because you hustled, but because you trusted. You did not bow to the pressure of speed. You stayed planted when others ran. And now you will reap what consistency has sown. You will be the lender, not the borrower. You will own, not rent. You will lead, not beg for a seat. You will stand tall, not hide behind anxiety. I am flipping the script. You once feared opening your banking app. Soon, you'll open it and praise. You once cried at night from stress. Soon, you'll worship from overflow. The same place where you felt cursed, you will now feel covered. Even the seeds you forgot about, I have not. Every tithe, every offering, every act of secret generosity, I recorded it all. And now the harvest is ready. I do not forget covenant. I honor my word. And what you gave in faith, I am multiplying in grace. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. Yes, you will testify, but your testimony won't be from a place of pride. It will be saturated in glory. You will not flaunt what I've given. You will steward it. You will not build altars to yourself. You will build platforms for others. You will raise up entrepreneurs. You will support ministries. You will fund missions. You will invest in visions. Your life will be a pipeline of heaven's generosity. And to the one who is still doubting, I understand. The wounds from the past feel fresh. The betrayal, the poverty cycles, the disappointments, the waiting, it all left residue. But I am not the one who failed you. I am the one who sustained you. I am the one who still believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. I am the one who never walked away. And now, I am calling you to dream again. You stopped because it hurt. You paused because it felt foolish. But I'm reawakening hope. I'm reigniting vision. I'm resurrecting what you buried. I did not forget the dream. I'm simply breathing on it now. You will pick up your pen again. You will relaunch the project. You will revisit the plan. And this time, it won't collapse. This time, it will thrive. If you feel moved to contribute, know that your generosity will go toward bringing light to even more lives. By clicking the join button or offering a gift of $50, you can be part of something greater. Your kindness will ripple outward, touching hearts and uplifting spirits. Together, we can spread the truth of my promises and the assurance of my love. Because I am building with you. I am funding through you. I am revealing through you what it looks like when heaven touches earth through finances. Now that you've surrendered the fear, I can accelerate the promise. Now that you've chosen to walk by faith instead of forecasting outcomes, I can open what no algorithm could ever predict. I have seen your obedience, not just in public, but in the quiet choices no one saw. The times you tithed when it hurt. The times you gave when you were unsure. The times you still praised me when you felt stretched beyond your limit. Heaven recorded every one of those moments, and now the response is unfolding. Do not underestimate what I am doing behind the scenes. The miracle does not always begin with money. It begins with order. I am bringing order to your home, to your heart, to your habits. Because wealth without wisdom can destroy, but when I move, I build from the inside out. You are not receiving just financial increase. You are receiving structural restoration. Where there was chaos, I am placing strategy. Where there was waste, I am releasing stewardship. Where there was survival, I am activating sustainable overflow. This is where many miss it. They look for the miracle and ignore the mindset. But I am not giving you money alone. I am giving you a new mind. I'm renewing how you speak about money. No longer will your language agree with lack. No longer will you call yourself broke or behind. From this day forward, your words must reflect your covenant. You are blessed. You are favored. You are anointed to produce. What you speak, you shape. So speak abundance and build with me. I am also releasing discernment for decisions. You will not sign what I didn't send. You will not chase open doors I didn't design. Not every offer is divine, but I will give you eyes to see what is bait and what is blessing. You will be sharp. You will be precise. You will walk in such clarity that confusion flees at your presence. That is what happens when someone abides in me. I don't just fund you, I fortify you. Yes, I am sending provision, but more than that, I'm raising your position. I'm setting you in places of influence you didn't apply for. I'm giving you audiences with people who have keys. I'm placing you in environments where decisions are made. And when you open your mouth, they will listen, not because of your resume, but because of my presence resting on you. You are not a beggar in my kingdom. You are royalty. You don't have to manipulate what I already made room for. You don't need to hustle for what I've handed to you. Your identity is not rooted in how hard you work, but in whose child you are. And because you are mine, you will walk with confidence. Not arrogance, but the kind of assurance that knows, my Father owns it all. If you believe in God, comment Amen below. This next chapter will be marked by ease. Not because the road will be perfect, but because you'll walk it with me. You'll feel my hand in your decisions, my favor on your contracts, my timing in your appointments. Even delays will feel different because you'll understand they are no longer rejections, they are redirections into better. And I must say this, watch how you treat the small things, the small payments, the early breakthroughs, the minor wins, because how you handle the seed determines the strength of the harvest. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Celebrate everything I do. I will multiply what you honor. I will expand what you appreciate. The miracle may start in drops, but it will turn into a river if you stay faithful. I am also healing your relationship with money itself. For too long, you felt guilty for wanting more. You thought it was more spiritual to struggle. But I say to you, it is not holy to lack what I freely give. Yes, I want you humble. But humility and poverty are not the same. I want you pure in heart, not poor in mindset. You can be both holy and wealthy, both generous and filled, both powerful and kind. My son walked in divine purpose and had no lack. So shall you. And I am removing shame. That shame that makes you flinch when someone talks about wealth. That shame that makes you feel behind when others succeed. That shame that whispers, "You're not qualified for this." It ends now. I did not choose you because you earned it. I chose you because I love you. This miracle is not a reward. It is a reveal of my character, my goodness, my faithfulness to a child who refused to let go. Now, step into what I've prepared. You've walked the desert. You've endured the testing. You've passed the heart checks. You didn't quit. And now I am honoring you. I'm putting my name on your increase. This is not just money. It is a move of God. You will not only pay bills, you will pay off properties. You will not just get by. You will give beyond your lifetime. Your children's children will live in the fruit of your obedience. Don't rush. Don't panic. Just align. Stay rooted in my voice. Listen more than you plan. Worship more than you worry. I will meet you in your stillness. I will lead you in peace. And when you look back at this season, you will say, "Only God could have done this." I am still writing your miracle. I am still sending the next wave. Don't disconnect just because the first part arrived. Stay open. Stay soft. Stay aligned. This is not the conclusion. This is acceleration. I am still unfolding testimonies that will shock you. Because I am not only releasing provision, I am releasing identity. You are not just receiving, you are becoming. You are becoming a pillar of stability, a beacon of generosity, a vessel of my wealth for my glory. And everywhere you go, you will carry this reality. God did it, and He keeps doing it. If you feel moved to contribute, know that your generosity will go toward bringing light to even more lives. By clicking the join button or offering a gift of $50, you can be part of something greater. Your kindness will ripple outward, touching hearts and uplifting spirits. Together, we can spread the truth of my promises and the assurance of my love. Now, my child, hear me clearly as I speak the final words into this chapter of your miracle. The shift you felt is not your imagination. It is me. The stirring in your spirit, the unexplainable anticipation, the sudden boldness to dream again. It's all me. I am near, and I am not leaving. You have entered a divine season, and this one will not pass you by. You have entered into what others only hoped for, but you dared to believe for. There were moments when you thought, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I missed it. But I say, you missed nothing. I am the God who redeems time. What looked like delay was preparation. What felt like loss was realignment. I have not only preserved the promise, I've enlarged it. You asked for help. I'm giving you overflow. You asked for rescue. I'm building legacy. You asked for a door. I'm giving you territory. This is not the kind of miracle that fades in a day. This is a monumental shift, a rewriting of your entire financial narrative. I am breaking generational patterns. The fear of lack, the torment of debt, the cycles of scarcity, they stop with you. Your obedience has created a breach in the dam. And now blessing will flood not just your life, but the lives of those connected to you. Family members, even ones who doubted, will witness the glory. Skeptics will watch my hand move. And I will get all the credit, because what I'm doing cannot be explained, only witnessed. You will walk in rooms you once only saw in dreams. You will sit at tables where decisions are made, and you will not be there as a guest. You will be there as anointed. I've given you a seat not because of connections or charisma, but because of covenant. The oil on your life cannot be imitated. What I placed in you cannot be copied. And where I'm taking you, only grace can carry you. I've watched you carry dreams that were too big for your environment. I've seen you try to shrink them, silence them, suffocate them, because they seemed impossible. But I never gave you those dreams to tease you. I gave them to prepare you. I've enlarged your capacity in secret. And now, what once scared you, you will walk in with confidence. What once felt out of reach, you will steward with ease. I am giving you more than wealth. I'm giving you peace in wealth. No more sleepless nights watching money come and go. No more anxiety over every transaction. No more fear of losing it. You will be so anchored in me that whether the account is full or being filled, your heart will remain steady. I am your provider, not a job. Not a client, not a government. I am the source. Everything else is just a vessel. If you believe in God, comment 777 below. You've worried about how to sustain this blessing once it arrives. But I say, sustainability is built into the miracle. I do not give temporarily. I do not bless with expiration. I am establishing a flow, not just a flash. This is not a moment, it is a movement. Your life is now under an open heaven, and where there is honor, there will be continuation. As long as you keep me first, the well will never run dry. You will give differently now, no longer giving out of obligation or scarcity, but from joy and overflow. Giving will become your language of trust. Generosity will become your warfare. Every time you sow, it will echo in eternity. You will never outgive me. Every seed carries a future you cannot yet see. And I will honor it. I will multiply it. I will stretch it beyond limits. But remember this, with great blessing comes divine responsibility. Not control, but care. Not pressure, but purpose. You will have options now. But not every option is aligned. Stay close to me. I will show you what to pursue and what to pass by. I will make it clear who is sent by me and who is sent to distract. I will give you discernment so sharp, even deception will retreat. The blessing will not isolate you. It will elevate you, and you will bring others with you. I'm giving you language for leaders, eyes for opportunity, and hands that build what blesses others. You will raise up others in wisdom. You will teach what you learned in pain. You will create systems that serve communities. Your business, your brand, your platform, it will all point back to me. You once asked, why is the struggle so long? And now you understand. The delay was because what I'm doing through you requires deep roots. I wasn't punishing you. I was protecting the promise. I was stretching your character to carry the weight of glory. Now, when the miracle comes, it won't break you. It will build you. If you believe in God, comment Amen below. And yes, there will be people who don't understand. Some will criticize, some will question, but do not be moved. I didn't call you to be understood by everyone. I called you to walk in obedience. And in the end, even your critics will say, "Surely, the Lord is with them." You will not need to defend yourself. Let the fruit speak. Let the results speak. Let the peace in your eyes and the joy in your soul testify to my faithfulness. You don't owe explanations. You owe me your focus. Keep walking. Keep building. Keep worshiping. This is the season where what once took years will take weeks. What once required pushing will now flow. What once drained you will now delight you. I am redeeming time. I am reversing loss. I am resurrecting dreams. And I am doing it all with speed and precision. You are ready now, more ready than you know. And I am proud of you. I say it again. I am proud of you. You kept believing when it hurt. You kept showing up when you were tired. You kept praising when nothing looked like the promise. And now, I am honoring every moment of quiet faithfulness. Not one act of trust was wasted. So take a deep breath. Let go of the old story. Let go of the past identity. You are not the struggler anymore. You are not the one who's always almost there. You are not the one who's forgotten. You are favored. You are called. You are blessed. You are ready. If you feel moved to contribute, know that your generosity will go toward bringing light to even more lives. By clicking the join button or offering a gift of $50, you can be part of something greater. Your kindness will ripple outward, touching hearts and uplifting spirits. Together, we can spread the truth of my promises and the assurance of my love. Now rise and walk into your financial miracle, not with fear, but with boldness. Because this time, it's not just a blessing, it's a sign that I am still God, a sign that I still reward faith, a sign that heaven still invades earth, a sign that when I speak, nothing can stop it. This is your time. This is your harvest. This is your miracle. And I, the Lord your God, am walking with you through every step of it. Forever and always,